he does so in the name of his only begotten Son, you know, who the world really calls Jesus Christ. We are the SCARVES here again, you know, in Babylon, you know, the Great, which we know as spiritually Sodom and Egypt, right? So, listening to the news, and there's all this hype about Guyger, right? And the judgment that, you know, the people that was on that council gave, you know, to the woman, you know, the so-called white woman who went into a man's house and killed him, you know, cold blood, you know, in his own apartment, his own place, right? So, give me Jeremiah 2 and 25. Yeah, Jeremiah 2 and 25. We can start off with that. So, our people, the majority of the people who was on that council was so-called, you know, black women, and they gave, you know, the incorrect sentence, you know, to someone who killed your brother, you know, in cold blood. You know, what is wrong with our people, man? What has our people come, you know, in this day and age, right? You got that, Jeremiah?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 25.
Right.
Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst. But thou sayest, there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers.
Right, so our people, man, our people love strangers. The Lord has created all other people besides the 12 tribes of Israel to be our servants, our handmaids, our maids, right? They was made beneath us. They was made cockroaches. They was made to serve us, right?
That's right.
But now, you know, we have made strangers our friends. We have made people that are aliens to us, you know. We giving them our strength, right? Read that over again,
Jeremiah 2, verse 25. Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst.
Right?
But thou sayest, there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go.
There's no hope. They've made strangers, right? Read that over again, the last part of that.
There is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers.
They have loved strangers.
And after them will I go.
Yes, they go after the ways of the stranger. They do the will of the people that done such heinous crimes to our people, right? Give me 1 John 5:2, right? So they go after strangers. They in them, you know, they go to school and they learn the ways of the so-called white man, right? They go to their judicial system and they learn how to give judgment based off their laws. And their laws is nothing but lawless laws, isn't it, right? Read that up.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
Right, this is how we know we love the children of God. But you see the people on those councils, right, that gave that judgment to that Guyger person, that Edomite. Read that over again.
1 John 5 and 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
This is how we know that we love the children of God, when we keep his commandments. And those people on that council, they didn't love the children of God, because they would have gave her more than 10 years sentence, you know. Right. But they gave her 10 years sentence and a slap on the wrist. It's nonsense, right? Hey, brother, what is your nationality? African American. Do you know that the so-called African Americans that was brought here on slave ships are the so-called Judah of the Bible? Do you know your biblical nationality? Give me Deuteronomy 15 and 15, right? So you know the story of Moses, right? So when Moses received instruction from the Most High to go to Pharaoh and to deliver his people, right? He went to deliver his people Israel, is that right? Did you know that the Israelites are still here today? And according to, and in the last days, it was going to be shown unto us who those people were, right? Give me that, repeat that, right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 15.
Bring it out!
And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy God redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today.
So We was a bondman in the land of Egypt, and the Lord sent Moses to redeem us, right? But you see, our people, they don't want to hear, you know, these things, right? They don't want to hear how to get salvation and to have, you know, to have a right to enter into the kingdom, right? Give me Jeremiah 5 and 22, right? Because, you know, this is how you know that we are the people of the book, right? Because we disobedient, right? That's why 66.6% of us gotta go, because they refuse to hearken to the words of the Lord. They refuse to read this Bible and to hear what the prophets have to say to them, right? Read that up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 22. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord.
They don't fear God. They don't fear the judges that is about to be put upon this land, right? Read.
Will ye not tremble at my presence?
They don't tremble at the presence of the Lord. They live in simple lives. They live in luxury and having to pay taxes, having to pay rent, having to pay all these excessive things, right? Read.
Which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree that it cannot pass.
Read on.
And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it.
Right. What verse is that?
I'm at 23 now.
Go to 23. Yeah, go to 24.
Verse 23.
No, 23 is fine.
Verse 23. But this people hath a revolting and a rebellious heart.
They have a revolting and rebellious mind, right? Read.
They are revolted and gone.
They are completely gone. Is this the children of, you know, that was in rulership and had dominion of the whole world at one point in time? What happened to us? Our old man is just completely gone. You can't tell him anything, right? Read.
Let us now fear the Lord our God, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season.
They not gonna say such things until destruction, until calamity, you know, come upon them in that day. But then it's gonna be too late, right? Hey, brother, what's your nationality? You know your nationality? He black. He the color of a crayon in a Crayola box, man.
Right.
It makes no damn sense, Salakia. This is unbecoming of us now, man. How many days do we gotta come out here? How many days are we gonna have to come out here and preach this gospel to you, right?
Bring it out.
Keep reading up.
He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks for the harvest. Verse 25, your iniquities have turned away these things.
Your iniquity have turned you away from the Most High, and we're trying to show you through the precepts in the Bible to come back to Him in the name of His Son, right? Read.
And your sins have withholden good things from you.
Right. Man, our people is too far from doing good things, man. They only know how to do good things to the heathen, to the people who have them in captivity, right? You see such things like, you know, giving sentences to people who deserve life in prison, 10 years, man. Let that would have been, you know, a so-called black man going into a Caucasian man's house and killing him cold blood in his own house. He wouldn't even have, you know, man.
Bring it out.
Man, give me Jeremiah 13 and 10, right? Because it's high time that our people come to the realization and know who they are, man. Because you got to know who you are, your past, so you can understand this present day, you know, and then so you can understand what's going to happen in the future, right? Read.
The book of Jeremiah 13 verse 10. This evil people which refuse to hear my word.
Right, this evil people, right? The Lord through Jeremiah said this is an evil people, brother.